Welcome to Breaking Relics. Trying to film early because I've been fighting off one of those 24-hour bugs, and I was like, oh, no fun. Oh, so I'm gonna do a quick talk because my friend is super frustrated for a lot of reasons, but our society, particularly white males, particularly older white males in management positions, have no idea what people these days are going through, and they particularly have no idea on what single mothers are going through, and hearing about a company that one promised a whole bunch of overtime because we need to work all this time, and then they just suddenly said, and they want, when taking the job, you have to be able to expect to be able to do 50-hour weeks. Okay, that's fine. And then a month into the position and starting to get used to the job and needing that extra money to help with single daughter childcare, all that stuff. Her work now goes, oh no, you don't get that extra time. And then, so they cut all her hours, still expect her to do the work in that shortened amount of time. So everybody's doing the whole, where's this, where's that? And then, you get off days. You earn them through different works for different things. You have personal days for like court, and you have days that she had to take off to move because she was in a living situation with a toxic ex that was not working out well. And the manager is doing the whole, these days can only be used for this purpose. That's what those days are being used for, personal days. Oh, hey, look, it's being used for court, one of the purposes it was supposed to be used for. And just people being complete pricks. And that's because I'm trying to not curse, because it's just, as much as I prefer to in situations like this, but but what's funny is then they keep expecting, oh, well, if you're calling in, you still have to work, even though you can't work more than 40 hours a week. But if you're sick, you still need to work. These companies never have your back. You may have people you like. You may have people you like in management at companies. And you may have people that you get along with outside of work. But remember that as a company, they don't have your back. And our society in general has been very much driven by what we can squeeze out of people. I know a lot of the younger generation is starting to call it out more. And it's funny because I see the older generation, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. These people who don't understand when they bought their house 30 years ago is like, for their mortgage, if they still have one, is like 3 to 4 times less as what it is for an apartment. I know, like, all those big talking heads like Dave Ramsey, who lives in this false reality and gets away with it because he's old and people listen to people who sound smart, basically. But I mean, sure, some people, it may, oh, you shouldn't have a place that's what, I forget, is it 20%, 25% of your income? I can't remember what the number is, but you shouldn't be paying. And 95% of my friends and I know are It's way more than that. And like this whole dream world they live in is getting old, and people just need to start speaking out on it more. And yeah, old white men, and particularly boomers, have been screwing things over for like all of my generation and younger, and they keep doing it. God, it's exhausting.